Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kimberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. Not every police officer drives around or walks a beat. There are police officers for all sorts of different places. Let's take a look at one particular kind of policing today and turn the spotlight on Paul Pilkington's Long Gone. Detective Chief Inspector Paul Cullen works for the British Transport Police, which is responsible for law enforcement on the London Underground, as well as all the railways of England, Scotland, and Wales. He's taking a week's leave as a result of an incident in which a suspect was killed, and his daughter Amy takes advantage of that to ask for his help. Amy's good friend Natalie Long had been chosen for a competition to join a very prestigious but a bit mysterious high-powered company called Brand New. She and 7 other candidates spent the weekend at the company's exclusive West End property, and Natalie was ready to board a high-speed train from London to return home. Then she went missing. Her last text was to Amy, and Amy thinks there's something off about that text. She wants her father to find out what happened to Natalie. Since train stations are within the BTP's jurisdiction, Cullen agrees to ask a few questions. At the same time, though, he's not sure at first that there's anything to worry about. Natalie is a grown adult who could easily choose to spend a few days out of sight while she recovers from an action-packed weekend. As time goes by, though, Cullen begins to wonder what did happen to Natalie. He asks questions and tries to get as much information as he can. The more time goes by, though, the less likelihood there is that Natalie is all right. And it's not helping matters that police budgets don't allow for extra staff or equipment to find a woman who may not want to be found. So, what are the elements in this novel? What keeps it going? Well, the novel has 2 timelines. One follows Cullen as he tries to find out the truth. The other follows Natalie from the time she arrives at Brand New's headquarters. The different timelines are marked so readers can easily follow both. The different timelines add to the ticking clock tension that builds as the story goes on. The story is told from Cullen's perspective and from Natalie's, both third-person past tense. So we get to know both. Cullen is a seasoned veteran who has a close relationship with his daughter. Any loving father might do exactly as he does when Amy asks for help. His marriage is strained, but he's functional and doesn't drown his troubles in a bottle. For her part, Natalie is a university student who's just gotten out of a toxic relationship. She's young and inexperienced, but she's neither stupid nor overly naive. As the weekend goes on and she gets to know more about Brand New and about her fellow candidates, she's faced with a real challenge of whom to trust. Is something really wrong, or is she paranoid? Gaslighting does actually play a role in the novel. I don't want to say too much more for fear of spoilers, but Natalie does have to work out who's telling her the truth, who's gaslighting her, and what people's motives are. Matters are made more difficult because during the competition, the candidates are not allowed to use mobile phones or the internet, so there's no way to check on what anyone says. That adds to a sense of claustrophobia that builds as Natalie's part of the story goes on. As I said, this also shows police procedure in a different sort of police force. So we get to go behind the scenes, if you will, as Cullen finds out his answers and looks into the case. In the end, the 2 timelines, Cullen's and Natalie's, converge so that we find out what happened to Natalie. The major questions are answered. Readers who like those loose ends tied up will appreciate this. Long Gone shows the work of the British Transport Police as well as what happens when a person goes missing. It features an enigmatic company, some important issues, and a determined detective who wants to save a life if he can. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kimberg. Thanks for watching.